Hello. There's a post that I made on Facebook, and all of my followers came and was giving his own contributions, and they were very rich and very touching. He came out with some concerns that I just felt like I should do a video to clarify some things. I did not plan to talk on this topic now, but based on his reaction, I just feel like I should say something to clear the air. I want us to understand that the devil does not start fighting marriage only after the wedding. The devil starts fighting marriage from the time you want to make a decision to take a partner. The devil, that's the highest time that the devil will fight you. Because the devil knows that if you walk on the perfect will of God and you find your missing rib, it will be hard for him to manipulate that marriage. So he will always want to thwart the will of God, the perfect will of God, when it comes to making a life partner. And he has succeeded to derail a lot of people, destroying their destiny. Singles, the highest thing that you can ever error that you can ever make in your life is to miss it in marital destiny. When you miss it in marital destiny, oh God, life takes another turn. And that is what the devil is trying to do. And he has succeeded in so many situations. Confusing people to get married. Remember, if two people want to come together and he confuses the two of you, you settle that you people are not meant for each other. He has frustrated you. He will frustrate you. Frustrate that woman you are married to, because you are getting married now to another person's wife. Your own wife is somewhere. Frustrated also. So you have frustrated the destiny of 4 people just for that one decision, or one wrong decision. The wife you are with in the house, that is not your destined partner. The husband is somewhere. But if it is a perfect will of God that you get married to your missing rib, that woman is carrying your rib. There is this natural connectivity, natural chemistry. There's this flow that when you are thinking something, your partner is thinking that same thing. So bringing that thing to their partner is coming like a confirmation. There are some situations that people say it, you people can even say it at once. Or you bring something to your partner and say, it's like we're reading my mind. If you people are flowing in that frequency, argument will be limited. Misunderstanding will not be there. Devil does not want 2 people to work together. So devil will not sleep. He will continue fighting people's decision to get married. That is why I say it is the highest decision that the devil fights. Because he does not want 2 people to agree. They say one hand cannot tie a bundle. 2 hands. So he sees that the 2 of you, one will chase 1,000, 2 will chase 10,000. So the 2 of you, if you people agree and work on the perfect will of God when it comes to marriage, people do exploit. So he will not stop at anything to destroy that. That is why he fights your decision when it comes to marriage, to settlement. He fights it at all costs. Very few people are with their perfect partners. Very few people are with their actual missing rib. Let's forget that thing that during wedding they say, bone on my bone, I've seen my missing rib. That one is just saying. Very few people. That is why there are a lot of things going on in homes. Now they move the coveting them. There are a lot of things going on in marriages because people are not. A man is married to another person's wife. A woman is married to another person's husband. If you are with your partner, you cannot be an indoor person and you get married. You're perfect. You're missing rape. Loves to go out or loves outing. No, you cannot work like that. The woman is carrying a rape. So those things that you don't like, obviously that woman will not like. Those things that you like, obviously that woman will like. You people will walk like twin. You people walk like. That's why you see some people when they are walking in a perfect way, they love bets. And their ideology about marriage is different from people who are not in the perfect will of God. Okay, now, you have already made that mistake. You are married to another person's partner. You people are already there. Children have come in. Some people will realize it early, in the early stage of marriage, and they ask for mercy. Some people will realize it and they will not want to accept it. They will not want to, they will see the signs, because you will see the signs when you're already inside. You will see. When you're already inside the marriage, the devil will start using those his weapons. He will open your eyes, you see. At times you sit and begin to, you say, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I bargained for. This is not. The devil is opening your eyes, you're beginning to see, but there is nothing you can do. Okay, now you have already found yourself in that situation that you are not in the perfect will of God. You are stuck. So now it is for you, the two of you, to go to the place of prayers and ask God for mercy. Because it is a sin that you are not walking in his perfect. You have already missed one stage. You have missed marital destiny. You people need to go and ask for mercy. When you realize yourself, you ask for mercy. Then his permissive will be activated in that home. That is when now the two of you sit and become intentional. That, okay, this is it. We find ourselves in this situation. We are already in here. As Christians, divorce is not an option. So what we're going to do now is that we need to work. That is where work comes in. Intentionality comes in. That we need to stand and make this thing work. And it has to be a two-sided something. Because when it starts weighing on one side, it becomes a problem. When you are in a permissive will of God, it takes the grace. You need to always be prayerful. To discern the tricks of the devil that the devil is using to fight. Because you people are already operating in the will of the devil. Until you ask for mercy and God steps in. Because probably when you were taking that decision, God showed you some signs, but you ignored them because of the things you saw. Maybe you saw money, maybe you were pressure from parents, advice from people, or maybe you wanted a baby girl lifestyle, so you wanted somebody that is a richer person, maybe your partner sings a lot, she's a good singer, you're a pastor, you feel that no, as a pastor, this singer will compliment me, maybe, a lot of things. You went and took that decision to marry that person. It is a decision that you take, and I want us to understand that any decision that you take has a consequence. It has a consequence. So at that point now, it's for you to pray for the grace of God to overcome or to face the consequences that is coming because of that decision that you took. It's not to shy away. It's not to walk out of the marriage. is to look for that way to fight the devil. And you people should be intentional to make it work. Especially when kids are involved. Because now you realize now that those things that you want or you admire or you want to do are not the things that your partner want and wants to do. Then it makes us begin to look at our partners like bad people. Your partner is not a bad person. He's just not wired or meant for you. His partner is somewhere that is looking for those things that she has that is irritating you. She's not a bad person. He's not a bad man. But you people are not just meant for each other. You people were not destined for each other. The rib that is in you is not his rib. So that flow cannot be there. That flow, that frequency, that chemistry, that it cannot be there. That is what is happening in most marriages today. That you get to that point that you begin to look at your partner like an enemy. He is not an enemy. He's not a bad person. He's just not your partner. He was just not destined for you. But what I am saying now is you people are already there. That is why I come now to the illustration I did in the other video talking about you people in a bus that is tight or in a car that is tight and you are going to your destination. You need now how to be intentional or to persevere or to endure or to fix it, to tie your heart to get to your destination. Not backing off. Not backing off. I've seen a situation where a sister brings a suitor to introduce a suitor to a junior sister, and at the end of the day, the junior sister is a tense out flowing well with the man. The man's attention is diverted to the junior sister. Because there's a way that you meet your missing link and your heart will beat. You see, you find yourself, you are already married. You are married. But you encounter somebody that you find yourself, your heart is beating fast. And then you realize that approaching that person, there's just a natural flow, communication is flowing. You people are. Reason why most people are in marriage, but they find it comfortable to talk with other partners out there that are not their partners, rather than talking to their partner in the house. Some people might never encounter their destiny partners because they are married, they are somewhere, they are going to their own wahala, their own stress somewhere. You are far, you might not. But some people might have the privilege to encounter them. And when you encounter, it does not give you the room to go and begin to flirt with that person. That is when now self-discipline comes in and decision comes in. Because the truth is that there will be that from the day you encounter that person, there will be that attraction. Unlike charges, they will attract. There will be that attraction, that gross pimples, that chemistry, that you have just a soft spot for that person. You see some people, they go even to supermarket to buy you want to see you hit somebody, and you encounter, people can encounter their destiny partners in places, but you are in a marriage. So we need to be intentional and be disciplined. When you find yourself in that situation, you need to start working on. Now it is work and prayers that can make that marriage go in. And it's because of these wrong decisions that you see most marriages are facing the crisis that they are facing. Because of the wrong decision that started from your decision, the courtship, from the time you even went into courtship, not from that marriage, from your decision.